What's up guys, I'm Tori. Welcome back to my YouTube. If you're new here, hello and thank you so much for clicking this and watching. As you can see in the description, in today's video, I'm gonna do a full face of new makeup. Since we have kind of been in lockdown for the last couple of months, I have been going on a Sephora psycho binge. I've just been buying so much stuff and I thought it would be fun to start using this new makeup and use it for the first time on camera. So I have a couple of new summer products that I'm super excited for. I've been into like the super light makeup. Like in the summer, you don't want to do like a full coverage, full glam, crazy makeup look. So this is the look right here that I used with all new makeup and I hope that you guys enjoy it. If you do, please make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I post every single week on here. And I would love to hear your guys' feedback. So if you have any videos that you'd like to see in the future or any feedback for me, please leave a comment in the description below. And I'm gonna be linking all of the products down below as well. So let's get to it. I have a lot of new products that I've been buying and just hoarding from Sephora because I have problems and I've just been getting so much stuff. But I'm gonna just share with you guys a couple of new things. I actually haven't even tried any of these. So this is gonna be first impression, me putting it on my face. For the first thing I'm gonna put on my face, all I have is moisturizer right now. I'm gonna put on this primer. It's by Fenty Beauty. It's in this cute pink bottle and it's the Soft Silk Pro Filter Hydrating Primer. I'm gonna mix that with these Isle of Paradise tanning drops. A lot of you guys have probably seen these from Sephora. I just haven't used them until super recently because I never used to self tan. I just started doing it recently. I used to always get spray tans, but I've started to do my own at home. And these drops are really cool because you can put them into any kind of moisturizer or any kind of lotion, and you just put a couple of drops on and it tans your face or your body. So I'm gonna put about 2 drops and mix this in with my primer. So first impression of this primer, it smells delicious. It kind of has a floral scent to it, but not like too in your face. It does smell really good. And it feels pretty good too. It is hydrating. I have super dry skin. If you don't have dry skin, I probably wouldn't recommend this. So it is really hydrating. I want like straight up oil on my face because that's how dry my face is. So far I do like the feeling of this. I'm gonna have to wear it all day and see if it actually holds my makeup. But so far it does feel really good, smells good. I'm all for the smells. So I'm gonna let this sit for a few minutes, let those tanning drops kind of sink in, and then I'm gonna start my foundation. For my foundation, I've been super excited to try this and I have not yet because I waited to do it for this video. It's by Kevyn Aucoin. It is called the Foundation Balm. It looks like this. It's just like a cream foundation in this little pot. And it comes with this little brush. So that's what I'm gonna use to apply it. I'm just gonna swirl it in here. And I ordered this online, so I'm hoping that it's the same color as all of my other foundations. It's nice because on Sephora, you can put in there what kind of foundation you currently wear and then it'll match you online to a different brand. So I recently used that, which I thought was really cool. I just got back from the beach, so I did get a little tan, but I watched a couple of reviews on this and I really liked what I saw, but they were saying that a little goes a long way. So I'm just using this brush to lightly work it into the skin. I just did a couple of little circular motions around the balm. I didn't want to put too much product on the brush, and I'm just really working this into the skin, mostly on the outer perimeter of the face. If you've seen why can't I talk today? If you've seen any of my other videos, I don't really like to focus foundation on here or on my nose because that's where I go in with concealer and I don't want to put too much product on my face. So far, I'm really liking this foundation. As you can see, it's very full coverage. It is actually matching my skin pretty well, which I'm impressed with. Thank you, Sephora Online. It's really easy to apply. The only thing that kind of sucks about this is it is pretty costly, but I don't really picture myself using this as an everyday foundation because I don't like a super heavy full coverage foundation, but for going out, for date night, for going out with your girlfriends, I feel like this is awesome. So I love this little brush too. Usually when makeup products come with the brushes, if you use like an eyeshadow palette and it comes with like a foundation or a little like eyeshadow brush. I never end up using it, but this brush is doing the trick. Oh yes. So I'm kind of like stamping it, but also kind of going in little circular motions. Bringing it down the neck. Just a little on the forehead. Okay, so I'm really obsessed with this foundation so far. It's going on my face so smoothly and even. It just feels like another layer of skin. For being super full coverage, it doesn't feel like I have a lot of foundation on my face. So I'm giving it an A+ so far. Love it, love it. All right, next I'm gonna be going in with bronzer. This is not a new product, but I only whip it out in the summertime, so I wanted to post about it. It's the Chanel Soleil de Tan bronzer. It's in this huge compact, which I love. It lasts for so long, you guys, and it's so easy to blend in, which is why I love it so much. A lot of girls, I feel like, get a little intimidated by cream bronzers and blushes, but this guy is so easy to apply. I don't even really have to like pay attention. It just like blends into the skin so beautifully. So I'm just applying this on my contour line, and I'm gonna bronze up my forehead a little bit. This isn't like a super heavy duty bronzer. It just gives you like a little bit of a sun-kissed look, but that's what I like. I don't want to go too crazy. Just bronze up the sides of my forehead, make me look nice and bronzed. All right, next I'm gonna go in with concealer. This is a new concealer that I just bought. It's the Born This Way concealer, the multi-use sculpting concealer. There it is. If it would focus, there we go. I got the shade Taffy. I feel like this is kind of gonna be like Tarte Shape Tape. It seems like it's pretty heavy duty, but since my foundation is pretty full coverage, let's just keep going on the full coverage train. So I'm gonna put a little bit on my under eyes and then on any little blemishes. I was told in a YouTube video when I was watching someone apply this that if you put it on any blemishes, to let it sit for a couple of minutes and then it's gonna cover a lot better. So I'm gonna start by blending my under eyes first with just a damp beauty blender, and then after I'm gonna go in and blend out the concealer that I put on any blemishes that I have. This is like a really full coverage look, but it actually looks really good. I really like this concealer also. It's a little bit more lightweight than Shape Tape, which I like. Shape Tape's a little bit too like sticky and full coverage for me. Like I like it on an occasion, but I haven't been using it lately. So this is like a good kind of notch down from that. So I'm just gonna go in with a little kabuki brush. I'm gonna link everything that I'm using down below as well, including the brushes today. So I'm just gonna make sure that that's nice and blended, and then I'm gonna go in and just kind of tap out where I concealed. We are looking nice and covered. To set my under eyes, I'm gonna be using a product that I recently found that I've been so obsessed with. It's by Huda Beauty. It is called the Cupcake Setting Powder. It has a light pinkish tint to it, which I've been loving because I've just been into like kind of pinky tints lately. Like I've been loving blushes, everything that's just kind of has like a pinky undertone to it. So I'm just gonna put the slightest bit on my under eyes. This is just gonna brighten them. I don't wanna look super, super matte, so I'm not gonna put this all over my face. I've been so obsessed with this, and it kind of smells good. It definitely doesn't smell like cupcakes, like the name, but it smells good. And just anywhere where I would typically crease throughout the day. So on my smile lines, I lightly filled my eyebrows in off camera because I feel like I've done my eyebrows a bunch of times, but I just filled them in lightly with Anastasia Brow Wiz and brush them up after. Sometimes I will lock and load them with a little bit of Glossier Boy Brow, which just looks like this. If I really want them to like stand up all day, I'll do this, which I do. When do I not want them to stand up all day? I never don't want them to stand up all day. All right, now for blush. I have so many blushes to talk about. I'm gonna make a video. It might come out before this or it might come out after this, just on all of the blushes I'm obsessed with, because I'm very obsessed with them. I get so many of them. I love matte. I love the matte ones. I love the cream ones. I love the powder ones. I love all of them. But this one I recently got and I've been so obsessed with it. It is by Fenty Beauty and it is in the shade Strawberry Drip. It looks extremely hot pink, and once you put it on your face, it's not this crazy. So you can either apply it with your fingers or you can apply it with a little brush. So I'm gonna show you both ways. I'm just gonna swirl a little bit on my finger. And I'm gonna just kind of go on the apples of my cheeks. See, it just goes on so much lighter than it looks. It looks like it's gonna be like a clown, but it's just such a pretty, warm blush. And I just love, like, it just does such a difference to your face. Like this compared to this. This looks so flat and this just looks nice and warm. I personally love applying blush with my fingers, but if you were gonna apply it with a brush, if you're not comfortable doing it with your fingers, you just take like a little kabuki brush and go like this. And just kind of same motions, just stamping it onto your cheeks, and I kind of flick it upward. This blush is my fave. I absolutely love it. For highlighter, I'm gonna go in with this Galactic Beauty Face Glow. This is in the shade Bronze. Also, I've had this for a while as well. This isn't necessarily a new product of mine, but I only whip it out in the summer when I have a nice tan. It is so pretty. I just put it on top of kind of like my bronzy area and blush, and it doesn't give you like a super strong highlight, but it does make you look super, super bronzed and glistening, especially in the sun. So I'm just gonna put that on my nose, on my cupid's bow, and just on my cheeks. Just makes you look sun-kissed. It's not like too glittery. It's just like a nice bronzy, pretty dewy look. For my eyes, I'm gonna go in with this guy. It's by Charlotte Tilbury. It's a little eyeshadow paint, pot paint. It's in the shade Rose Gold. I got this in 4 colors, and my most recent one that I got is this Rose Gold, and it's so beautiful. So you can either apply this with your fingers. This is just like the easiest eyeshadow ever, because you really only need this shade, and it literally takes 2 seconds. You can be out the door in like 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna take this on a little flat definer brush. This is the MAC 242. Just put a little bit of product on there, and I'm just gonna stamp this all over my eyelid. It's super, super simple. And since it's not a dark color, you don't really have to worry about blending it in that much. It's just kind of like gonna blend into your skin. So I'm putting this all over the eyelid. I feel like I should zoom. I'm putting this all over the eyelid. And then once my eyelid is covered, I'm just gonna use my finger to kind of like tap and blend it up into my skin. So I'm not really going for like a I'm wearing eyeshadow look, just like a light little shimmer on the lid. It's so pretty, and I can just put mascara on and be out the door. So as you can see, this eyeshadow is very light and rosy and pretty, and it's so easy to apply. Like, it takes one brush or your finger and you are out of the door in 2 seconds. So I love, love, love these eyeshadows. They come in like a rose gold, they come in like a champagne color, like a deep gold and a rose gold. So I bought all of them, of course, because I'm crazy, but I am so obsessed with them, and they're so nice and pretty for summertime. So I just put a little bit of mascara on. All I'm using is that rose gold eyeshadow today. And lastly for lips, I'm gonna use this guy that I just got. I haven't tried it yet. It's called Nude Sticks. It's in the shade Bahama Mama. It's this really pretty kind of like nudie mauve color. I saw another YouTuber use it and she's obsessed with this brand and I haven't used them. So I'm excited to try it. The shade is very pretty in particularly as well. I feel like this is the exact same color as my lips. It goes on very silky. I hate when things are like sticky when you're putting them on your lips. This like just feels like silk. I love this color. I love this color. Such a pretty summer color. It's very nude. It has like a little bit of like a rosy mauve tint to it, but I'm definitely gonna get this in a couple of more shades because I think it comes in quite a few, and this formula is so comfortable. And it's hard to find really, really good, comfortable formulas for lipstick, so I'm all for the comfort. And lastly, to set my face, I'm gonna use a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. All right, you guys, and that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys like this. This is the first impression makeup video that I've done, and I liked it. It was fun. I feel like it's fun to see someone's first impression when they're trying new makeup, and I've been getting so much new makeup lately, so let me know what you think in the comments below if you'd like to see more of these videos. I loved filming it for you guys, and if you did like this video, please make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.